What's going on, everybody? I made it on down here to Florida. This is my first time down here at the Gulf Coast, and I'm gonna attempt to do some surf fishing this morning. I'm down here in Miramar Beach, which is next to Destin, and I'm gonna see if I can't get something to eat for the family. I've got some fish bites, 2 set rigs with pompano rigs, and then I'm gonna have a little whiting rig right off the bank, and maybe have another rod for casting lures. So, see if we can get on some fish this morning. Well, let's load up and get down to the beach, y'all. I'm really excited. I've been planning fishing here for months. Ever since I found out that we were coming down here for family vacation, I've had my eyes on it. I'll see if it kind of cuts back right here, so I know the water's deeper right here. This sand is awesome too. I love it. I'm here for it. I've already identified a rip current right there. I've got my 10-foot Jonco and Moon Snipers with a 30-pound braid, and then I've got these little black tip H pompano surf rigs. I'll throw some fish bites on there and see if I can't get it right off the rip. Alright, y'all, to start off with, I got these fish bites. I've got shrimp and the electric chicken, which is green and pink, and then I've got the sand flea collar with the sand flea flavor, and then I've got the orange and white pompano rig. So this should put off a sand flea presentation, and this should put off a shrimp presentation with a lot of different color. So we'll see what we can do. Like that. Next one. Woo, that water's a little cold, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, the last one I put the sand flea on top, so let's put the shrimp one on top on this one. I've never used this fish gum stuff before, but I kind of like it. It really doesn't feel like it's gonna come off the hook very easy. It's got a mesh made on the inside to help it last a lot longer. The blue package lasts longer, and the red package disperses faster. First cast. Come back for it, buddy. That was definitely a bite. Something small. Whiting, hardhead catfish, something. Oh, whiting right on. Whiting right on. Woo! Got some bait. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, that's a little pompano, I think. Yeah, that's a tiny little pompano. Get it back in the rod holder. Heck yeah, you guys. Oh. My first little baby pompano. Yeah. Ooh.
I ran when I saw you caught a fish.
I think it's a pompano.
Oh, so sweet. Looks so cute.
You can actually eat them when they're a little bit bigger.
No, you're throwing it back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so cute.
Oh, there he goes. He's gone. That's fun. I've always wanted to catch a fish on the beach before. I've never done it before.
Okay.
Oh, guess not. Perfect. Right in the wash. Exactly what I wanted. Alright guys, I got me an ES casting spoon, 1.5 ounce, with a 50-pound mono to a swivel on 20-pound braid. I got this lure from Beach Bum Outdoors. If you want to, check them out online. They got lots of great gear for surf fishing, even just all-star water fishing in general, to be honest, but I mainly shop for them for surf fishing. Took my bait. Ah, I'm missing. They're tiny, tiny. I caught a pompano like that big. They're tiny, tiny. I caught a pompano like that big.
Yeah. All plastic, huh?
Yep. I just got here last night and I didn't have time to make it to get any shrimp or anything.
Right.
So I had fish bites that I brought with me. Been trying that, and I've been getting pretty good bites on the shrimp. No, I actually just got here. I've never fished from the surface stuff before.
I go snorkeling and diving out there.
Mm-hmm.
They got blue fish, dude. That's a target-rich environment out there.
Dang.
You see some big shit too.
Down over there at the East Jetty over there, the Destin Jetty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of going over the bridge where all the boats go out, they got a public access road before you get to that.
Okay, I'll let him set the hook on himself, hopefully.
Where you can turn, park. About, I don't know, a half-mile hike to the...
From that sand all the way down to those rocks over there? Okay.
That whole channel.
Huh.
You can fish the channel, then they got a little cove that comes in that a lot of people swim and snorkel and fish.
I might have to try that just for snorkeling and fishing.
If I had my phone, I'd show you, man. Me and my daughter went last year. I was surrounded by fish. I mean,
Just snorkeling?
yeah.
Heck yeah.
Everywhere, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
Here, you know.
I mainly tried out here just because I'd never done it before, and I was sleeping right over here, so I was like, screw
Where you
it, I'm gonna
from?
try it. West Virginia. I fish for catfish back home. Big old catfish from the Ohio River.
Okay. Yeah, I went riding the Hatfield McCoy Trail about 10 years ago.
That's pretty cool stuff out there, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, thank you for telling me about East End. I might go try that next couple days.
Yeah, you gotta find that there's a little road that cuts off the main.
Actually here, I think I pulled it up on my map.
Because they got, you actually come out.
Because I've already put some pins on a couple spots over there. But over here?
Yeah, you gotta go, you come back across here.
Okay.
And go all the way out.
Right there. Yep. Boom, McDonald's and
Yeah,
right there.
and that cuts all the way through, and they got they got public parking like right up in here. And we walk to that little cove in there.
Oh, you walk on this side. I thought you meant fishing this side, right here.
Well, you could do that too, but they got a little natural cove here that dips down. We've got a lot of activity here because there's parking right where that red dot is.
Okay.
And that's where all the boats go out. But you could hump all the way down to here.
I've seen some people do it, but I'm about to say
bad.
that cove, I fished a cove kind of like that in Sebastian Inlet on the other side, on the Atlantic side, and that had a lot of snook and stuff in it.
Yeah,
because I was throwing a lot of fish and I was getting spooled out immediately.
I think that's, yeah, we park right. Well, they got another little spot where you can park around and go to that one too. So.
Oh, there we go. That probably looks a lot better, dude.
Yeah, right up in there too.
Okay.
Because it gets deep right on the edge of that that bank of rocks. You can see how much deeper it is. And then there's public parking.
Now, is any of that public swimming?
Yeah, you swim in any of that.
Sweet.
You park back here, and that's your access point. It's like a little trail between houses.
Awesome. Heck yeah, I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you.
get them, man.
I'll try to. That and I wouldn't mind trying to catch a little small shark or two too. So if I go to the area where there's not a whole lot of people swimming, I'm gonna do it.
Barracuda over there too.
Really? I might try live bait. I didn't bring a bucket, but I'll buy one.
The barracuda's like shiny stuff.
Shiny?
Like a gold or silver spoon.
Like that right there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome.
Good luck, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Alright guys, I'm getting pecked to death on a little 2-aught circle hook. So I'm tying on a size 6 eagle claw like I would use for bluegill back home. Just a regular fisherman's knot. This is a fish finder rig or a Carolina rig with a slide, sinker slide, whatever you want to call it. And boom, there we have it. They're right there, so I'm gonna try to get them. What is that? What is that? I think it's a little pinfish. Nice size pinfish. Alright guys, that's how I did it last time. My lady just held it in my hand whenever I felt the bite. I set the hook. Hang on there, you're definitely getting another good bite. Guys, as soon as I shut this camera off, this rod literally, I thought it was gonna break or go in the water. It got hit so hard. Oh my gosh, what was that? That was crazy. Hopefully this bite's picking up. I got a lot of whitewash right here in front of me. And it's a deep cove, so I know fish would love to come in here and just sweep up other bait fish. And there's tons of bait fish, because that's why I'm getting bites on the small rod. Alright y'all, some kids were digging up sand fleas and asked me if I wanted a couple. That was really nice of them. Throw them on here. took one on the bottom hook of that rod and casted it out there to the second sandbar. But tuck them right to the back of the tail, gentle so you don't crack the shell. Boom, just like that. Now I'm fishing with live bait. My rod went completely flat. I mean, it was completely slack, y'all. Yes, a whiting. So right there is gonna be shark bait, you guys. A nice Gulf whiting.
Anything?
Just a few. That was my first thing I could keep, a whiting.
Okay.
I caught a tiny pompano. It's probably about 5 or 6 inches.
Okay. What kind did you say you caught that you eat?
A whiting.
Okay. Wow.
A lot of people eat those, but I've never had one myself. I caught them at Myrtle a couple years ago, and I was throwing them back because I didn't know any better.
Okay. Yeah. I eat because whiting is a good fish.
That's what my girlfriend's dad told me. He fries up fish all the time. Yeah, there's still bait on these buckets. Throw it out there. I forgot to start recording, but I got another one of these little, pretty sure they're pinfish. Yep, pinfish. Come up there. No, look at that school of fish right here. Little school of baby fish. You don't see it? That's cool. I'm surprised we don't see some whiting or something, or even pinfish. Bait is so cool. That is so cool. So y'all, it was really funny. When I had this little whiting rod, I was sitting it out there into about between the first and second trough in the wash area, and I was trying to throw it out there, maybe I get some whiting, because I wasn't getting whiting, just pinfish right here. But as soon as I moved the bait to like right here, like 5-10 feet out in front of me, right in this wash area right here, instant bites. And seeing that school of bait fish run along the beach just even proves that that's why. All the smallest bait fish stay up here, and then those fish come in here and swoop them in there to eat them. I got another little tiny whiting. Feisty. I'm gonna let this one go. This one's a little bit too small for me to keep, but that's still really cool. He'd made some good shark bait, but I'll let him live another day, get a little bigger. He's still swimming all over the place. Hey guys, thanks for watching my first trip out to the Emerald Coast fishing. I'm glad I got on just a couple fish. I'm actually going to use one of those whiting for shark bait tonight. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.